Thank you for stopping by FarmerVee. Today I'm going to show you how to separate seedlings. These are a little bit big, however, we can still do the same thing. And if you look at them, we have multiple plants, especially this one. Looks wonderful. All right, let's get started. First, you want to make sure you have clean pots to put it in. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to make sure they're clean from last season and doesn't have any bugs or anything in it. So make sure you have clean pots first. We're going to get started on that. Also, I use this in the water to make sure it's killing the bugs in the, that's on the pots. So this is one of my favorites here to kill any kind of bugs. Now, while you're trying to get your soil together, what you want to do is go ahead and get this, start soaking this particular plant. It has 4 that I need to make sure I have 4 pots ready. And when I separate them, I need to be able to plant them real quick. So I don't want them to go into shock. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get it soaked at this time. So get it soaked and make sure that I can separate them. I already have some water right here, and I'm going to go ahead and separate them. Well, not separate them, but I'm going to go ahead and take them out of here. Fortunately, we had some rain yesterday, so they're already, it's already wet, and I'm going to try my best to try not to do much more to it than I need to. So try to mash it, see if we can kind of separate it a little bit. We might need to just go ahead and soak the whole thing anyway, because it looks like it's been in here for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It needs a little bit more soaking. See if we can kind of get them separated. So I'm going to let that sit, and then I'll come back to it. I'm going to use some of the soil that's in here. These are basically just the plants that I need to plant, and that's one reason why I'm trying to work so hard on this. I have a lot of them that's out here. Now, mainly I just have them sitting here on top of the soil that I've already worked on, and the soil just getting better and better every day. So I'm going to go ahead and use that soil in in some of the pots. So let's get started on that. A lot of pots. All right. This is the dirt we're gonna, ooh, look at there. Where you come from? Oh, look at there. It looks like either a squash plant or a cantaloupe. Wow, look at this. How did that happen? It just got in there. I've been having, because I have some of them that had, some of my seedlings may have still had seeds on, and the water may have washed it through. I don't know what happened. Maybe been a seed that's already in there. And this gets wet from time to time, because when I water the plants, water gets in here. And look at there. Isn't he so cute? Look how, see that? Look how small he is. I'm going to show you a pot here. That's one of my smaller pots. And look at him. Look how small he is. Oh, look at him. But anyway, I guess I'm going to have to move him and maybe put him in one of these other pots. So I guess I'll use some of my seedling. Okay, let me, I'm going to have to move him first. So, and then I'm going to use this soil here. See how good this soil looks? and that's why it came up, because this is some pretty good soil. So basically what I'm going to do is go ahead and use this in my pots, because those are some pretty good, pretty big plants that I have. So let's get started in moving you. All right, sorry about that. So what I'm going to do, I've already added some seed starter mix in here. However, I got some of the dirt from this particular pot since it started growing in here. So I'm going to make sure it has some of what it already wants in here to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it now. Oh man, it's like the roots going pretty deep. The roots are pretty deep in there, so have to make a bigger hole. Look at them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a bigger hole for them. There we go. Looks like that's about where he was. He must have been at the bottom, the seed. No. Make sure it's kind of where he was when I found him. Obviously it had a little protection like that, so there you go, little one. That'll help you grow. So I've already added a small amount of you know, something to feed it. So I just don't want to give it too much because it's a small plant. So I don't want to give it too much nutrition, or whatever you want to call it. It's the end of the day, so forgive me, y'all. But anyway, fertilizer. That's the word I'm trying to come with. Yeah, there you go. But anyway, there we go. We got him straight. So we're going to go ahead and use this soil here to, obviously it's pretty good. So we're going to use it for our other plants. So let's get started. By the way, I got to water this too. So I'm not forgetting, because he got to have some water, and I will do that before I'm done. But I just need to go ahead and get started on that other stuff. All right, got one pot and 3 more to go. All right, I have pots ready to go. Let's get started. All right. I see a little opening here. I'll try to start right there. Set that out. Now what you can do too, if you have soaked it and just not getting the roots out and they're really in there, you can get some scissors and cut them. Just try to cut them where you're not, you know, just kind of look at it and kind of eyeball it and see where you're cutting. Because sometimes I have to do that. I'm just trying to kind of massage them apart is what I'm doing. Let's see if we can put a little bit more water. Sometimes you got to soak these for a long period of time to try to get that separated. Oh, look like one trying to come loose. And I'm going to let the rest of them soak in there if I can finesse this out. Look at the seed. Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to kind of work with this a little bit, kind of soak it a little bit. There we go. It's like parting the Red Sea. And came on loose. The rest of them probably need to soak a little bit so we can get those ready. But in the meantime, Mr. got a new home. So what I'm going to do with this one is go ahead and give it some food. I'm going to put some bone meal in here to help the roots, and then also give them a little organic vegetable food. So let's go ahead and get that done, get that in here so they'll be ready. Only thing I did was put the dirt in here. I didn't really put the stuff in here that it needed. So let's do that. All right, so I just made a bigger hole here so I can put a little bit of both of these in there. Then I'm gonna have to move it around, make sure it's not in one place. Yeah, put that in there, just too much. So let's kind of move it around in here, get it all incorporated. We don't want it in one place. Hear the bird? I love it. That's one reason why I garden. All right, so we got that in there, and that's good. Look at you. That's that good stuff in there. Cocoa cool. Okay, now we got a hole for you. Got some food for you. We're gonna get you in here. And I'm gonna take these leaves off too. Should have already took them off. They're in the way. That's the leaves that they start with, and they don't need them anymore. Okay, as always, make sure, oh, he's a little loud. He want to be on camera, I guess. But anyway, as always, when you put these in, make sure you mash around the plant to make sure there are no air bubbles. There we go. That's good. Yeah, he's ready. There we go. So that's one plant, and there we go. 3 to go. All right. I got them all separated, and time to plant. Last one. See, I should have put this at the bottom actually when I put the food in, but I didn't. And so I had to dig deep and put it at the bottom and kind of work it in. This is what we're planting. I got 4 zucchini plants here. So that's more than enough. Hopefully the worms don't get them all, but we'll try to keep track of them. So listen to that bird. He is loud. Okay, last one going in. All right. Gotta make sure you water it well. The man getting some. Everybody getting some water. That one may need a little bit more dirt. That one too. See how it goes. Can always add some. Yeah, Mr. Bird having a good time. I appreciate you for visiting FarmerVee, Mr. Bird. And I appreciate you guys for visiting FarmerVee. Come back and see me.